you count. I was lost, but your food was a long visit round. Say you are the only. So many foreign roads, so relatively far, so ready for us, so ready for us, so creature fear. I was teased by your blouse, spit out.
Why does climate change matter to me? And why should this climate crisis matter to you? It's because my home is your home. The air we breathe and the water we drink is shared among us all. Your earth is the same as mine. Some say that global warming is a hoax because they can't see the effects right in front of their faces. But really? The news says otherwise. Some of my friends don't like to watch or hear about the news because it's depressing, and I agree. The news is filled with stories of disaster and hurt. The news shows us that polar bears are dying. They advise us to watch out for hurricane season, to not go outside because the air is too toxic or ashy. And they tell us that we need to consume more and buy more because it will make us happy. There are movements that say skip the straw to save the turtles. But does this actually make change? Yes, I think these small movements actually do make a change because every small action makes a difference. Every small movement creates bigger ones, just like a domino effect. One movement that creates real change for 100% is our civic duty of voting. Nobody can make you vote, but the great risk that many individuals believe they don't have a say in their local or national politics is dangerous. Many young people think that voting is important. However, the stats say otherwise. According to recent exit polls, ABC News projects that voters aged 18 to 29 will make up around 13% of their overall electorate. Are we, as college students, going to have this little of an impact when in reality our votes matter for our future? The older generation has more of a say in our politics than us because they actually vote. They're voting for their future, not ours. So, if we decide to make our voices heard and vote nationally and locally, especially locally, then our future will be more secure than what it is now. If we choose to vote for those politicians that support sustainable manufacturing, green energy, youth involvement, saving our oceans, prioritizing clean air, not taking campaign funds from oil companies, and hope for the future, then we might have the opportunity to live in a better environment than what it is now. Science has proved that climate change is real and that humans are the cause of it. We just need to be reminded of what those facts are. The first reason why global warming is real is because based on graphs from NOAA and NASA, we know that since the Industrial Revolution, our CO2 levels have significantly increased the naturally produced emissions. The planet's average surface temperature has risen about 1.62 degrees Fahrenheit since the last 19th century. Most of the warming has occurred in the last 35 years, with the 5 warmest years on record taking place since 2010. The second reason why the climate emergency is real is because the Greenland and Antarctic ice sheets have decreased in mass. Greenland lost an average of 286 billion tons of ice per year in only 23 years. That's about 12 billion tons of ice per year. Antarctica lost about 127 billion tons of ice per year during the same period. Although there are so many more reasons, the last reason I will tell you about is how the global sea levels have risen about 8 inches in the last century. The added water from the melting glaciers contribute to this increase and the expansion of seawater as it warms. So many natural disasters have occurred in the past decade because of us, humans. We have trashed this earth and forgotten how much our Mama Earth has provided for us. However, there is still hope. Young people like us around the world have stepped up to fight for what is right. In the most recent climate strike inspired by 16-year-old activist Greta Thunberg, it was estimated that about 4 million people participated. With our generation stepping up at strikes in the streets, posting on social media to bring more awareness, being more environmentally conscious with their actions, using less single-use plastics, and spreading their personal story about what their planet means to them, with this, we can create real movements. And even with everything that has happened around the world of natural disasters and the effects of climate change that many Americans don't see in our everyday lives, I have hope for the future. I have hope that we can come together and start a ripple effect of real and impactful change for our future and yours. Do you have hope for our future?
Now it's time for sleep. So take me tonight, I'm yours. I've been craving your company. Oh, everyone becomes invisible in the land of dreams. Everyone has got a dream. You know what I mean. Everyone wants to see what they never see.